Hey, I have a question for you. How do you prioritize your work when you don't have much time? More about that right after the intro. Whoa. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 2, 3, 5. Ching. Yeah. Well, how do you prioritize your work? How do you decide what to focus on within your work when you don't have much time? Well, if you remember, I shared with you the time where my parents came here to Cambodia to visit me, and I made the decision to spend most of the time with them, which means much less time putting on my work. So I needed to make this specific decision. What I will be focusing on within my work. So how do I make these kind of decisions? The first thing that I did, as I was sharing with you last few episodes, I go to my values. These are the things that I value in my life. These are the things that I'm moving toward. I call them my moving toward values. I also call them my priorities. So how do I decide what to focus on within my work? How do I prioritize my work? It's exactly the same as I was doing last episode with making the decision to spend most of the time with my parents. I go to my top value. So last episode I shared with you, I went to my top value, completeness, and then thought about the decision about spending the time with my family, with my parents, versus my work. I asked myself, what would I feel complete about? And then the answer was obvious for me. I decided to spend most of the time with my family, with my parents. That was completeness, which meant that I will be spending much less time on my work. I do feel complete about that, but I still have another decision to make. What I will be focusing on within my work, how I'm going to prioritize my work. So then I go to the second priority. This is the process. I go to the second priority, my second priority, which is commitment. And then I ask myself, what is my number one commitment regarding my work? And just when I asked this question, everything became clear for me. I knew what is my number one commitment regarding my work. And it's this, me talking to you, the Day One Journey episodes, the daily, everyday Day One Journey episodes, the videos I'm doing in the morning, hear me talking to you. By the way, I'm doing 3 live videos every day, but the Day One Journey is the most important. The other 2 is Marcus Body Coding Live and your Magic Zone, but you can check them out in the description. Back to the episode. I knew what's my number one commitment. So this is where I'll be focusing my time and energy within my work with the small amount of time I have. So I will be waking up early in the morning. I will do my routine when my parents are here, and as part of the routine, I'll do these morning, daily, live episodes talking to you. The decision was clear just after I visited my second priority, commitment. And by the way, it wasn't as easy as it might sound. And it had some conflict with another value, another priority of mine. But I will share with you more about that in the next episode. So back to you. Try to ask yourself the same question we asked ourselves in this episode. Think about your work, the stuff that you do maybe every day with your work, and ask yourself, what is your number one commitment regarding your work? Give yourself the time, and again, think about what is your number one commitment in your work. Do today. It might help you with future decisions regarding work when you don't have much time. But first of all, you need to ask yourself this question and get that clarity and that self-awareness. But what is your number one commitment regarding your work? So think about it today, do it today, and of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.